How do you feel about using race in comedy or in jokes?
Well, I always believe that everybody should be able to take a joke. And I think race is a big part of comedy. It is, because you can talk about Obama. If you talk about Obama and you don't mention the fact that he's black or half Muslim or something like that, it won't be funny because you'll be a politician essentially, you know? Oh, I can't really agree with, the fact that he's raising taxes or something like that. But if you go, oh man, did you hear about Obama? He fucking got a new limo, and guess what? That's right, he put 20s on that bitch. So that's like a good example, because it's true, and it's sort of the racist, it's like the ethnic joke within society. So it's okay. I mean, but I don't just sit there and talk about, just black or white people. I talk about a lot of other people. Indian jokes, Asian jokes. I mean, everybody is fair game up on stage. The fact is, are you willing to get your ass beat at the end of the night is pretty much what the real question is. So how far are you willing to go in order to make other people laugh? It doesn't really matter, because you're going to offend somebody with something.
Come on, baby.
All right, Courtney, what's up, my friend?
What's good, baby?
Same thing, different day. Tell me, what do you feel about race in comedy? How do you feel about race
Race
in
should
comedy?
always be used in comedy. Always. I mean, whether it's funny or not. I mean, if they don't laugh, then they don't laugh. I mean, it's always going to be used. Somebody's always is going to be a racist. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a racist. I'm not saying I use race in comedy, but I do. You know what I mean? Because you can always talk about a black person and be black. I mean, do that make you a racist? Is it race? It's not. But I use it, but like John was saying, you better make sure it's funny if you're gonna do a race joke. It better fly. I mean, half the audience better laugh at it. You gotta do you. It has to be that way. Because if they don't laugh, it can really come back and bite you in the ass. But usually when I do my race jokes, they usually fly. I usually get a lot of laughter out of my race jokes. Plus, I'm not the type that I don't do when I say race jokes, I mean pretty much black and white. I won't never do a joke about a Jew. You know what I mean? I would never do a joke about just a Chinese person. I won't single the race out like that. I won't never do that. But if it's a black or white person all day, I would.
All right, thanks, man.
No doubt.
My man Screech Monroe from Syracuse. Screech, what do you think about race and comedy?
I think if you do it correctly, it's cool. But you have to things you can get away with some stuff. Oh, this is the worst. No. Okay. Let's see. Like if you were to say like the N-word or something, if you were me, yeah, you got psh and stuff like that. But if you were to use it like in a special way, I don't know, I had this joke where I make fun of Chinese people about how they eat cat, but I made it into like a sexual joke. And, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I have nothing now.
How do you feel about race in comedy?
If there was ever a dividing line among the races, it can be comedy. I was doing a show in Atlanta, and I have this joke about skiing. I'm in Atlanta, it's February. How are these people going to understand skiing? And then it was a very ethnic crowd, so okay, how can I get it to understand? And what I wanted to say and what came out were completely two different things. But it was very funny. If I had said that walking down the street, I would have got the shit kicked out of me. And it goes both ways. There are words that each race can use to make a point, and it's funny. But in everyday conversation, it's looked upon as racist.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Race in comedy, it can be used. It's something I try not to, but it can be used. It's very funny. It can be funny because black and white people are different. And you can do that because of the verbal thing like that. If you see a white person, this is the time to get out one of those camcorders. You ever see a white person that says, hold my beer and watch this? That's a camcorder moment. That's a white person. Black person, you gotta have a black woman and she's gonna say, oh no, he didn't. That's a camcorder moment right there, I'll tell you.
What's up, man? It's my man, Juwan Nelson. Juwan, tell me, what do you think about race and comedy?
When I think about race and comedy,
Yeah.
I think, may the fastest man win. If you tell your jokes a little quicker than me, you know what I'm saying, I can't hate on you, you know what I'm saying, for your performance. So, I think when it comes to race and comedy, the quickest man wins as long as everybody's clean, there's no performance enhancement drugs involved, and then everything's all good.